character types. Alright, that's our new topic for tonight, character types. Our goal is 5.3 and 4.3. I can identify the different character types in a story. Did you know there's more than just one type of character in a story? Well, let's find out. So in your comprehension section under, or in your craft folder under comprehension, I want you to write on your next page, character types. And there are different characters in a story. The protagonist is a good guy in the story. The antagonist is the bad guy in the story. A round character is a character that the author gives you a lot of information about. You know how they're thinking, what they look like, how they feel, how they're acting. A flat character is a character the author gives you very little information about. The author kind of mentions them, but they don't really go into detail about them. A static character is a character that does not change throughout the story. That means they stay the same. There's no change. Where a dynamic character is a character that makes a major change throughout the story. Okay? So make sure you copy all this down in your notebook. Alright, so let's think about the story Cinderella. I'm not going to read a story to you tonight, but we all have heard or watched the movie Cinderella or read the story Cinderella. Whatever version it is, there's many different versions of Cinderella, but the basic concept is still the same. You have a girl, she's got some mean stepsisters or brothers or bears or whatever it is that you're talking about, and she has to do everything for them. They end up going to the ball. She has a fairy godmother of some sort that helps her out, and she goes to the ball too, and she meets the prince, and they live happily ever after. Okay, basic concept. So let's think about the character of Cinderella. Is she a protagonist or is she an antagonist? Is she a flat character or a round character? And is she a static character or a dynamic character? So think about those three questions. I have my answer. Let's see if your answer matches mine. Well, the character of Cinderella is a protagonist. She's a good character in the story. Dynamic because she goes through a big change in the story. And she's a round person because we know a lot of information. Because she's a good character, that bad things have happened to her, and we know a lot about her. That makes her those three types of a character. She's a protagonist, a dynamic, and a round character. Now let's think about those evil stepsisters. Are they antagonist or protagonist? Are they dynamic or static? Are they round or flat? Get your answers. See if they match mine. The characters of the evil stepsisters are antagonists because they are bad. They're static because they don't change. They're bad the whole time in the story. And they are flat. They don't change. Or they're flat because we don't know that much information about them. Because they are the ones causing the trouble for Cinderella, and the author doesn't give us much information about them, that makes them these things. Alright? Well, let's take a look at what your homework looks like tonight. Make sure to copy your definitions down in your folder, and be sure to be ready to complete a card tomorrow on character types. And if you take a look up the little picture, think about the antagonist and the protagonist. Think about Woody and that evil miner. Right? Alright, good job you guys. In the morning.